Let's get this meeting into session. In this week's episode, I will be going over different types of characters, from their role to their quality. I found this on a post on Instagram from account at ScribblesWords. They will be credited in the description for the Instagram listeners. So, without any further delay, let's get into today's meeting. Protagonist. A major character that drives the story forward. The main character. Without a protagonist, there would be no plot. Examples include Harry Potter, Frodo, Baggins, and Katniss Everdeen. Antagonist. The protagonist's opposing force. Examples include Sauron, Voldemort, and Count Olaf. Deuteragonist. The person second in importance to the protagonist, often known as a sidekick, though they can be an enemy. Deuteragonists add depth to the story. Examples include Ron and Hermione, Samwise Gamgee, and Dr. Watson. Tertiary characters. The third most important character in the story. They only appear on page two or three times, but they still maintain some level of importance. Examples include Mr. Poe in Series of Unfortunate Events and Radagast in The Lord of the Rings. Love interest. Exactly what it sounds like. They're usually a protagonist, but not always. Examples include Mr. Darcy, Peter Melmark, and Edward Cullen. Confidant. Someone the protagonist turns to or confides in. A best friend, love interest, or even a mentor. Examples include Friar Lawrence, Jacob Black, and Dumbledore. Foil character. A character whose personality/value clashes with another character, usually the protagonist. Though the foil can be an antagonist, they usually aren't the main one. Examples include Draco Malfoy, Effie Trinket, and George and Lenny. Alright, now character types by quality. Dynamic character. One who changes over the course of a story. Redemption arcs and corruption arcs both fall under this category. Though the change doesn't have to be as dramatic as it is with those. Examples include Elizabeth Bennet, Neville Longbottom, and Anakin Skywalker. Static character. One who doesn't change. Most static characters are flat and can be a sign of lazy writing, though they can also be used by the author to enhance the plot. Examples include Mr. and Mrs. Dursley and Sherlock Holmes, a rare static protagonist. Stock character. Stereotypical characters that appear throughout literature. The Chosen One, the Joker, the Mentor, etc. These characters usually start as stock characters and morph into fully fleshed out characters with depth as the story carries out. Examples include Haymitch Abernathy. Symbolic character. A character used to represent something larger and more important than themselves. They're to be used sparingly and subtly. Examples include Aslan symbolizes God Sastragius in the Chronicles of Narnia, and Jonas symbolizes hope in The Giver. I actually read The Giver back in 8th grade for school. It's a really good book. I like the movie too. I suggest you guys check it out. Round character. Similar to dynamic characters, they changed up the story. Still, round characters are easily identifiable before any major change has occurred, and readers can tell that the character is complex before their arc begins. Examples include Atticus Finch and Ponyboy Curtis. Now, that was everything for today's episode. So that was everything for today, everyone. Be sure to check out the podcast Instagram at creativewriting_club. Check out the Discord server in the description. We're getting new members every day. Whether they stay or not is a completely different story. My personal Instagram is at dark_night_wolves, and let's bring this meeting to an end.